Hey, what's up guys? Angelson here, and this is a live commentary replay. So it's kind of a mix of both. You know, I did the whole live commentary on this, and then I realized I had my microphone turned off. Pretty annoying. But I had a lot of fun in this battle, and there's no way I'm not going to show you. And I don't want to make you sit here and watch a whole boring silent battle with just Shogun sound effects. So here's my attempt at doing a replay of a live game, a replay commentary of a live game. Now, this was really fun because I had just unlocked these howitzers, the Armstrong guns, and my next battle just happened to be a perfect map for using artillery. And I wanted to show you guys, you know, like the first person view, how it works. I'm pretty surprised. Now, I tried the, what is it, parrot gun? Another artillery piece that is just terrible as hell. I don't know, it's hard to aim, and it doesn't really do that much damage either. It kind of reminds me of like a bad mortar from Shogun 2. You know those mortar units? It's kind of like that, but worse. Or the rockets, because rockets are pretty bad too. Apparently they used to kill cav or whatnot, but I mean against infantry, rockets were useless, and that's what the parrot cannon feels like to me. So here's a little view. You know, you have this nice little, it looks like the reticle sight for an M203, like an actual M203, or if you've ever played Call of Duty or anything like that. So here I'm just actually playing around with the cannon, testing out ranges. I started it off with fire at will off, because I didn't want to prematurely shoot them and maybe have my opponent decide to run back and camp out of range. But those howitzers actually are mobile too, so if you wanted you can move them up. And here goes my first shot, way short, so I'm going to have to make an elevation adjustment. And if you notice the shots, I mean, check this out, it looks like windage has nothing to do with it whatsoever. It's all elevation. And you know, it's pretty cool, it lets you follow your shots through too. So I go ahead and make an elevation adjustment, and then check out this, spot on, bam. Okay, maybe not spot on, but pretty damn accurate. I'm going to go ahead and make an adjustment over that, because I saw his general short, but this next shot is just awesome. And I was thinking, bam, look, there goes some horses from his general unit. I should have taken another shot, but I decided to go ahead and back out because I was afraid of you know, not paying attention, having those cav charge in. But oh, that shot was with the shrapnel rounds, and I have no idea what they do. I don't know if it's supposed to be like canister shot or if they explode in the air or whatnot above infantry. If you know, please give me an idea so I know whether I'm just wasting, you know, time shooting rounds downrange with the shrapnel shot or whatnot. But you can see with the shrapnel shot you don't get to follow the round, so it's kind of boring. I would advise not using it just because you can't. But I noticed he's going to go ahead and take these cav. Now I made one huge mistake. I meant to bring Yari cav, but I accidentally brought 2 units of carbine cav. I felt like Yari cav would have been better at protecting my howitzers, so that's why I wanted to bring them. But you can see it's clearly my mistake here, and I don't get them over here, you know, quite quick enough, and they're kind of useless fighting these Yari cav. And I know I've got about enough time for one shot before he charges, so I go ahead and throw them in melee and counter charge. And I have my other unit coming up too. He's just trying to distract that unit, but you know, fortunately my infantry lines will swing around and shoot them up before it's too late. This other one manages to get through. I find my other unit of carbine cav, and I try to take a shot, and then you see I try to throw them in melee and counter charge, but these bastards don't want to counter charge. They're just standing there. I have no idea why. It's pretty damn annoying though. Oh, maybe because I didn't actually put them in melee yet, but it was too late. I ended up losing my beloved cannons, which really made me mad. He's gonna have to pay now, because I was not done having fun with those guys yet. Not anywhere close to being done, to be quite honest. But you know, I decided to go ahead and ignore that. I figured my spears and my carbine cav would take care of him, but apparently while I'm over here playing with my formation, he managed to sneak some of his guys through and hit a rear charge on my general, which my poor general barely survives this one. I don't know what is up with me and getting my general killed, but Yeah, I guess you guys know my weakness now. So here come my carbine cav to the rescue. Even though they're in melee, they're shooting the hell out of my general. And I threw up my rally solely just to try and keep my general from routing, because he was wavering and I wasn't really too sure yet. So now I'm with the dilemma of my opponent just sitting on this island, and a lot of players will do that. And it's a defensive posture. You're waiting for your opponent to step inside your firing arc first. You can see I swung that carbine cav over there to the flank, and then I totally forgot I had him and didn't use him for the rest of the battle. So that's my bad right there. But he's captured this melee dojo and the farmhouse, which not really too worried about farmhouse. I'm sure he isn't either, just sitting there. It's not like he has to worry about fatigue, you know, when you're just sitting there. So I decide to go ahead and throw up my spears, let them go soak up some fire. Then I realized, wow, he has quite a few melee units and some katana kachi, so it'd be a waste to go ahead and throw all my spears up there at once. Sorry about that yawn, a little bit tired, but you know, I go ahead and start setting these guys up on the flank so they can go ahead and throw down some flanking shots. And rather than charge all my spears up there to soak up fire, I'm just going to send one unit up to try and distract his guns and give my guns enough time to get in position and lay down some fire as well. I don't want to give him the first shot, you know, on my matchlocks. That's just suicide, especially because he has some marine units, and those marine units have killer reload. I think they have 70 reload, and these black bear infantry, they only have 50, so kind of suicidal. Those marines also give a morale bonus to any units that are by them, so think of them kind of like a hero unit. I mean, they're just as expensive. I think they're 13 or 1400 koku, and I actually unlock a pretty cool unit after this battle. I don't remember what they're called. I'm not going to try to guess, but it's a 1000 koku unit. You know, still has 125 range, but they have really good reload and really good melee stats. So those might be a replacement unit for my black bear infantry. If not now, then maybe when I hit large funds. But here you can see I went ahead and threw my spears up. And even though it looks like I'm, you know, within matchlock range, the terrain is still giving me an issue with my matchlocks like not really shooting. So my spears just kind of sit there and needlessly soak up some fire. But I'm trying to keep the rest of my spear levy back so I can screen for infantry if necessary. Just inching these guys up here, hoping to not get within his firing range quite yet. You can see I've got a pretty good flank set up over here on the left. Yeah, I'm putting down pretty good fire. Anything that comes to that is just going to get utterly destroyed by those 4 units. It's my right flank where I'm weak, and if he had pushed, you know, even one more gun unit over there and rushed his infantry sooner, he probably could have collapsed that right side, and it might have been a different battle. You know, especially if he managed to get a sneak shot off on my general. One more blast and my general's unit would be gone, period. So here we go, we're actually engaging with these marines now. Time to go ahead and charge these spears through and see if I can maybe get those guys tangled up in melee as well. So here we are back to this side. That spear unit came back from routing, so because they decided to round the first place, I'm going to go ahead and send them in to die again. I'm really just trying to take care of this marine unit. It's kind of got me worried a little bit. He went ahead and popped his rally though, and I'm holding on to mine, just saving it. You know, that's the one good thing about having a command general, is being able to, you know, if it's not a small map, you'll be able to get off at least 2 rallies in a battle. And, you know, now he decides to charge in those melee units, but, you know, they are completely surrounded with fire, so their morale breaks fairly quick. And I'm just going to go ahead and reposition this flank over here. Now he broke through my spears, and he's about to hit these black bear infantry, which, you know, while they're decent in melee, I don't want to just throw them in melee because I can. So I'm going to try to pull these guys back and throw some more spear screens in. Readjust this middle line. You know, I didn't even show you, I did use the debuff with my veteran. I'm having a hard time remembering their names. Probably because they're ridiculous ass names. Black Bear Line Infantry. But I have a debuff on there, the suppression fire, and that's a really cool debuff. It slows down speed, and it also, if I remember correctly, reduces accuracy and reload time. So it's always good to have a veteran with that in your army, and it's only 50 additional koku from a vanilla unit. But as you can see, I'm pretty much folding in on him now. His units are collapsing, and that's the game. Hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry I did not get the commentary originally when I did the video. Hopefully that won't happen again. Take it easy, and I'll see you next time. Yeah, cannons rule. Use them. It's a modern warfare game. Use them.